Okay, wait. Now, okay, there we go. Now you should be able to hear me. I forgot to add my mic. You know, just a goofy mistake. We're not perfect. We're just cutie pies. We're just friends. I'm so sorry. I think you should be able to hear me now. Perfect. Welcome. Gotta make sure that the audio is not duplicating. I think we're set to go. Real quick before we started, I would just like to say, may we have a quick little farewell to me, my person. It's been really fun doing this. I've had a good time. We're happy, but we're moving on to bigger and better things. So goodbye to little old me. It's been a slice, and hold on. This was more seamless in my head. Hold on. Just waiting for it to load. Come on, stream. There we go. Okay. Very good. So far, so good. And may I introduce you to me 2.0. Welcome. I'm more of a goofball now. Oops. Oh God. Now everything's going away. Oh God. Okay, hold on. I gotta move me. I'm in a weird spot here. There we go. Put me there. Hello. Welcome. We've upgraded. Now I'm a Charmeleon instead of a Charmander. A Ivysaur instead of a Bulbasaur. Good stuff. So anyways, this is the new me. Hello. So without further ado, it's time to just dunk on breakfast food. Oh God. And by dunk, I mean I absolutely love it. And we need to make some decisions here. I think a big part of this needs to be, this is going to be at breakfast time. Specifically, okay, so it doesn't matter if you're eating breakfast for supper, breakfast at midnight, breakfast all the time. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be in the morning, but your goal when you're eating this food is a breakfast. If you're having breakfast for supper, that's fine. But with breakfast in mind, because that changes things. That changes things a lot, in my opinion. So we're just going to jump into it and see what we have. And right off the hop, we have the classic bacon. So I have some thoughts. Sorry, I'm adjusting here. I'm adjusting a lot in my life, but my biggest adjustment is bacon. I think, and now I'm old. Nobody tell anybody. That's our dirty little secret. But I'm an old lady. Oh my God, thank you, my little guy. I even figured out how to make it blink. This is exciting. Bacon is overhyped. I believe somebody in 2009 had decided, you know what, bacon for some reason is funny. And then it took over the entire world. It was on bandages. It was on shirts. It was funny. And everybody's thing was, I think it was that Epic Mealtime that really did it in. And honest to God, here's the take. I don't think it's that good. I think it's good, but it's not worth going just buck wild over. I think it's a little overhyped. Bacon, in my opinion, is best when it's burnt to a literal crisp. If I can't smack that bad boy on the table and have it crumble just like my aspirations in life, I don't want it. Get it away from me. I want it crunchy. I want it so crunchy. And nobody ever cooks it that way. If I pick up my bacon and it falls over limply, and that's always how it's made. So I definitely don't think it needs to be anywhere in S tier or A tier. I'm thinking C tier, honest, and maybe that's a bad take. I'm okay with that though. Well, maybe not C. Yeah, you know what? I go C tier. I think it's very mid. It's good exactly Sunnyfall. It's good in very small doses, crumbled into things. I agree. Or on a little bit on pizza, but that's not you could have breakfast pizza. But I truly think that it belongs in C. And maybe that's blasphemous. I'm not sure. My moral compass is all over the place. There's no direction except for a circle. It's a 3D sphere. So that's bacon in my opinion. Garbage. I'm just gonna have a drink here. Hope that's okay. Thank you for your patience. So yeah, that's my thoughts on bacon. We can adjust. I know I went on a rant with the whole ice cream thing, bacon flavored ice cream. Shade. I'm out. Also, I still can't get the chat to work. I'm so sorry. I was gonna have you guys here with me, but I'm just gonna have to read on the side. Big apologies. Let me see, because I was trying to get it offline, but where's my mouse? There it is. I think it's still acting up. See if I can. Yeah, I think it's still weird. Well, I'll put you over here, and by some reason, if it starts working, you guys will just randomly pop up, but I don't think you're going to, unfortunately. I don't know why it's doing that. Maybe I'm just a little bozo. Anyways, back to it. So I think that bacon is overhyped for what it is, and I'm getting a little bit of disagreement, but I'm comfortable with who I am. I'm very kind of Neofrost bacon. See why? It is overhyped. If you're going for breakfast and on your plate your main thing isn't going to be bacon. Bacon's a little extra, and not gonna lie, probably gonna take sausage over it. If I had a choice, probably gonna take sausage. It's a lot more fulfilling. I'm putting bacon there, and I'm afraid. Holly says you just roasted it, eviscerated it exactly the way you liked it cooked. Apparently, too true. And I get it from my grandma. We used to go to this brunch place all the time, and they were ready for her. They would see her come in because she likes the bacon exactly the way I do. In fact, she likes it even more crispy. But they would have it ready because she would always ask for it, and she would send it back if it wasn't ready. So. Shade, maybe you think bacon is C tier because you burn it to a crisp. Just thought, you know what, Shade, you might be onto something, but I refuse to take your logic. I chuck it out the window, I put it into the fryer with the bacon and never touch it again. It's C tier. I'm sorry. We can move it around, but I think it's very plain to see that bacon is overhyped, and I think it's carried through. I think you guys who really like it are being blinded by society and society's love for bacon. Big Bacon has really saturated your mind and has brainwashed you into liking bacon because it's good. It's not that good, you know? Anyways, bagel time. We got bagels. I think that's the only bagel type we have. So I guess we're gonna go. From what I can see, it's just a regular bagel. So that's kind of what we're gonna go off of. We're just gonna do the overarching of that. Cream cheese or not doesn't matter. We're thinking bagel. However you want it prepared, I think is apt for this. I think bagels. I go through a period of life where I forget bagels exist, and I'll go 6-7 months, and I'll be like, what even is a bagel? What is that? I don't know. And then all of a sudden I'm like, holy damn. And then I'll be obsessed with them for like a week and then forget about them all over again. So they really are a hit and miss. They're not a very standard in my life, but I do enjoy them when I enjoy them. I'm a big fan of cinnamon bagels. Those are good. And also just regular bagels with strawberry cream cheese or cream cheese with a little jam. Put a little bib on me, sign me up. I'm gonna gobble that on down. I would agree, Holly. I think it is above bacon. Yeah, I think it's above. I don't think it's quite A tier, but I think that I think B. The only thing that's making me want to make it go higher up is the versatility that they bring. You could have a savory one. You could have a cheese bagel. You could have a sun-dried tomato bagel. You could have a cinnamon raisin bagel. Heck, you could just be, plain and just have a plain bagel and spice it up or not. The possibilities are endless. So I think it is a good vessel for other breakfast foods, but I think the bagel just on its own is maybe a B tier. And then however you create it then enhances or sometimes de-enhances. What's the opposite of enhance? Degrades? Either way, brings it down. So I'm comfortable leaving it in B, personally. Thank goodness bagels aren't thrown in F tier, says Unchained. No, that's blasphemous. I can't see, looking forward, I can't really see anything that's F tier, but okay. On to, I think these are just biscuits. Now, also, I know that these are, sorry, my dog is snoring in the background. Biscuits. I have never really had one on its own, but that being said, I have had them on breakfast sandwiches, and I have had an emotional reaction when I have asked for a breakfast sandwich. Say you're going to your local Tim Hortons or McDonald's, and you said, hello, I would like a breakfast sandwich. You're looking so forward to it. And I'm like, I would like it on a biscuit. And they said, absolutely. And then they gave you an English muffin. I have actually questioned whether or not I need to take a 20-minute drive back to the restaurant to switch this, because that is how upsetting it is when I want this and I don't get it. It is so dang good, fam. They're so good. I really don't have them by themselves because I've never really made them. I would be tempted to put S tier. Not gonna lie, I really like them, and I've never made them myself, but I know you can. I think it's quite a process. Not that I really know, but I truly do think that it is an S tier food. Yes. Shade says biscuits go incredibly hard. Let's see what else. Yes, Holly Ghostcat says, ew, English muffins. Dr. Brandino says biscuits are the best. I'm with you on English muffins. They're not bad, but definitely compared to the two, not, one got the pretty genes, one got the leftover, So I think that definitely S tier, very good. And especially pop that bad boy, put a little butter on that, put a little jam on that. Oh, baby, somebody hold my hand. I'm going in. So good. Speaking as a southerner, I said that so weird. Biscuits and gravy. I've never had biscuits and gravy. That's a white gravy, right? That is not a thing in Canada, as far as I've seen. Not really. Oh my God, Rockruff writes, says biscuits are mid. I don't agree. We disagree there, Rockruff writes. We're going to have to tussle about this. We're going to arm wrestle. Eggs are next. I know, I'm hungry too. That's why I'm doing this stream. I'm famished. So let's pull this up because we've got two different kinds of eggs. We have, it seems to be hard-boiled eggs, and then a fried egg. So starting off with the hard-boiled eggs, that is an odd thing to me. Where's scrambled eggs? Oh, here's omelets. Okay, let's do all the eggs at once because I have different thoughts on different ones. A hard-boiled egg in and of itself, great. I love it. I love a good egg salad sandwich. I love me a good deviled egg. Breakfast, though, that seems very odd to me. That feels like having spaghetti for breakfast. And I know it is the same food, just prepared differently. And that doesn't make it any different, but in my heart, it is. It is. It's like when you have a bunch of delicious food, say if you had peanut butter and, I don't know, something else, but together they're good, but apart, so cursed, or other way around. That's what I feel like it's for hard-boiled eggs. I really do like them, but hard-boiled eggs, I guess it could be, soft-boiled eggs. I've never had a soft-boiled egg or hard-boiled egg for breakfast. So for that reason, because it is a breakfast tier, if this was just a food tier, it would be higher. But if I'm looking to have a breakfast food, a breakfast vibe, I think it's got to go into C tier, maybe even D tier. Not because they're bad, but just for breakfast. If I'm in a breakfast mood, those are the very last thing I'm going for. Absolutely not. I think it's D, and maybe that's an unpopular opinion. Maybe that's not great, but I can't see it. Flying off of that, no, I like deviled eggs, Holly. I do, but that's not breakfast. That's like a little not entree, a little appetizer that you can put on a picnic table at lunchtime when everybody's eating a sandwich, and then also maybe a little bit of potato salad, and then you have a plate of deviled eggs. Fine, lunchtime, great. Breakfast, and mind you, I've never had a soft-boiled egg in my memory of an adult that I can think of. I'm sure I have. I can't think of it off the top of my head. So I'm sorry. It is because it's a breakfast thing. I'm telling you, if it was a food thing, it'd be different. Now we have fried eggs. Going off of that, I feel like this is such a quintessential breakfast item. We're just going to hold it here because I want people to know what we're talking about. We'll put it up here for now. Oh, you can't see it up there. We'll just put it right here, just so people know what we're talking about. I think whenever you see a cartoon, whenever you see any type of thing with breakfast, if you're seeing a fried egg on that, that is the mascot of breakfast. That is the mascot of breakfast. That is breakfast. This is breakfast. And because of that, again, it is not a food list, it is, but it's not a specific just in general. This is breakfast food. You are going for breakfast. Say if you were to make somebody breakfast for dinner or breakfast in bed, you're putting a fried egg on that bad boy. I've never made one, but it is so good. Also, not this, but have you had those gummy fried eggs? So good, so good. Yummy. Those are good too. So, I mean, I think for that reason, it has to be B up. Because I've never really had it, I'm hesitant to put it above B, but it's just so breakfast. You know what? I'm going to say B. I really am. I think it has to be on the higher, it can't be lower than average, which is C, D, and F. I guess the average would be right in the middle, but we don't have an average. So I think it's got to be B. Because of how iconic it is. Me personally, I don't know. Sea Fairy Cookie says fried eggs are really good, but especially when the yolk is runny. I kind of agree. I got sick eating a runny yolk once when I was very sick. I was watching Hoodwinked on the couch and I was feeling very ill, and my mom was like, "Oh, here, let me make you an egg." I have no idea why, because she never made eggs like this, but the yolk was runny and I ate it. Is that a soft-boiled egg? I don't know. But anyways, I have runny yolk and I puked my guts out. And now every time I think of Hoodwinked or that type of egg, I'm like, because I'm like, oh my God, memories, flashbacks. So I think, Shade, there's no way you disrespect bacon, but put egg you don't eat up there because it's not. I know, but the reason, Shade, the reason it's so high is because it's overhyped. Because I think has undeserved hype. I think fried eggs are totally deserved hype. I think they're so good. But bacon, I think people are just fooling themselves. I think it's part of a fad. I think if you in a vacuum never saw society, if you were raised by wolves, if you were raised by wolves and then put into society and they gave you breakfast food, I think you would eat bacon and you'd be like, holy shit, this is so good. All I've been eating is deer carcasses. But I don't think you would be as like super, well, maybe, I don't know. But I just feel like society, if we could have gotten somebody in a tube created in a laboratory and, oh no, and put them in front of bacon, I think that they would go, that's good. But I'd rather have a biscuit. I really do. I genuinely do. No, sure, no carcasses. I was gonna say corpses and carcasses. So it came out corpse. I don't know. We're a mess. I'm too fried up about this egg. I think it has to be B or A. I think I need a poll for this one. I do. We're gonna hold on. I've got too many tabs open. I'm gonna make a poll. I think it has to be. Oh God, no. Oh dear. Okay, I think it needs to be either. We're gonna do A or B because I genuinely can't. I can't decide. I can't. So we're really deciding here. So I can't speak for fried eggs, says Neo. I don't. Have you seen that video of that fried egg wrapping where it's cooking and it has a little mouth going blah 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 blah? It's like they put wrap behind it. It's take my word for it if you haven't seen it, it's funny. Okay, so hold on. I'm just putting it. We're just gonna put it here for a second while I check the poll. Oops, that's not right. Oh God. Okay, so it's a close tie. We got 54% A, 46% B. And I think we'll wait one more 30-second period of time. Oh, Rockruff, we're voting on fried eggs. Can you hear Bentley? Here, I'll be quiet for a second. Now she stopped. Hold on. No, she's too quiet now. Okay. It's looking like A has truly pulled ahead. So oh God, pulling up Spotify. Olivia Rodrigo wants to be with us today. So it looks like it's A. And you know what? I think I agree with you. I do. I'm going to hold on. I might mess up my honk guy here for a hot second. 1 second. Did that mess me up? It sure didn't. Okay, perfect. Now I can do polls at the same time. Okay. So now, Hyber, we're talking about fried eggs. I should have a spot. I wish I could have a spot that, could I have an arrow or something? I don't know. Next time. Okay. Next up, we have an omelet. Okay, hold on. I'm falling behind on the comments. Ranger says, I have to soon die to a basketball tournament, but I want to say hi. Ranger, hi. I hope you do well in your basketball. I hope you get a home run. I hope you, score a goal. I hope that happens for you. On to omelets. Now, I went through a period of my life where I was trying to find myself, and I never did. I'm still lost. I'm in the woods with the wolves still. But I went through a period of my life where all I ate was omelets, and it was a great period of my time in my life, and it was French omelets because I really like, and they were not very good because I'm not a good chef, but it's the whole, like, you make them really runny and then you curl them over. It looks fancy, except for when I did it, it literally looked like somebody puked and cried all over a plate, but it was so good. It was so good. But I'm a really big fan of omelets. I don't know if you guys have been to brunch places where, like, I feel like my family goes out for brunch more than we go out for supper, because I never really go to supper with my family, but we go for brunch, or we used to, not really anymore. But anyways, a lot of the brunch places have like a little omelet bar. It's so fun. It's so cool. My grandma doesn't like it though, because one time she watched the guy pull out pieces of green onion without gloves, and she swore that she would never return. And I still don't think she's gone back to this day, but I have. But I really like omelets. I think omelets are, in my opinion, superior to fried eggs, but I don't think that they are S tier, but I would put them in A tier, because not only is it a very big breakfast food, it is, again, very versatile. It has sandwich energy, it has bagel energy, you can really dish it up in however you want. Do you think you can make sweet scrambled eggs? I feel like you could. I don't know, or not scrambled eggs, sorry, an omelet. I feel like eggs are, if you took the yolks out of them, maybe. I feel like you could maybe like make them sweet. I don't think it'd be very good, but is it kind of like a cottage cheese situation where depending on how you feel and depending on your situation in life, you can do that? I don't know. But yeah, you take that omelet and you slather that bad boy with some cheese. Oh baby, hold me, I'm gonna go wild. That's so good. I think A tier. I really do. We're going through this very fast, which is concerning, but I have another tier list lined up just in case we go through this. So no worries if you're worried, because I was a little worried, but now I'm not worried. Scrambled eggs. Yet again, another breakfast food, as many of these are. In fact, I'd say all of them. I think that's the point, Jaden. But we got scrambled eggs. I think it's really easy to make bad scrambled eggs. I feel like every child in the world under the age, or above the age of like 5, has made scrambled eggs. I know I'm guilty of this and has just made them just like, and it's so easy to make. And I mean, I guess it's not messed up, but it's just like it's an egg. You're like, yep, that's an egg that's scrambled. But when you have good scrambled eggs, I think that's life-changing. I think you write poetry about that. Oh my God. I think that is so good. But I feel like just in general, I feel like eggs that are scrambled are not created very well. But that is not the fault of the scrambled egg. If we're going with the kind of average preparation of a scrambled egg, I feel like we're going, oh my God, what am I doing? I feel like we're going on the lower end. But if you have good scrambled eggs, you're seeing new colors. You're activating cones in your eyes that you've never used before, and you've seen God. God is a scrambled egg. God is just an egg. There is a message in that. Hallelujah. Rockruff says, my dog loves scrambled eggs, but I find them mid-C. You know what, Rockruffs? Also, thank you. I'm glad you like the new icon. I was hoping it didn't look too much like a frog. Hopefully I don't look like a frog too much. I have a dirty confession for you guys. Bentley, I'm sorry that you're here beside me having to listen to this. I'm guilty of buying eggs and never getting through them before they go bad. So there is a period in the month or whenever before they go bad that Bentley all of a sudden gets a bunch of scrambled eggs every night just because the eggs are going bad and I feel terrible. So I'm like, okay, Bentley, egg time. So, and I don't make them very well. I'm sorry, Bentley, but she literally gobbles them up. She doesn't care. She thinks that I am now the god, the scrambled egg god. And she looks at me in a way that I could only dream someone ever look at me. But yes, I think honest to God, I'm thinking B. I'm almost even thinking C. But I think they're very iconic. Like whenever you go to a breakfast place and you like get pancakes and they're always like, how would you like your eggs? Like you always get scrambled. Unless you're cool, then you don't. But like any person, I'm guessing the majority of people are going to get scrambled eggs. Me included. I don't know if you can ask for omelet styled eggs. Next time I'm going to try. But I think it's C. What do you guys think? Do we think C or B? I'm thinking, I don't think it's as good as a bagel. I really don't. Great protein source though. If we're thinking macros, I think they do beat out bagels. Bagels are very delicious, but I think nutritionally, I do think eggs have them beat. Should we do a poll? Let's do a poll. Okay, here we do a poll. Whoopsies. And this is for scrambled eggs. I'll write that down. Do scrambled eggs. Sorry. Okay, we put scrambled egg. Good thing egg is in here. Okay, scrambled eggs. Yeah, I think, I don't know. Claudia says, I hate the smell of eggs. It's revolting. That's so funny. I knew a guy. His name was, I don't know. Nobody would know him, but I'm not going to say his name. His name was Nick. And he didn't like eggs. And I'd never seen somebody so like passionate. Like it wasn't even that he's like, I hate eggs. He like genuinely was talking about these like eggs as though they had harmed his family. I was like, are you okay? He said that his roommate made eggs on a frying pan and he threw out the frying pan. I'm like, Nick, homie, that is such an over-exaggeration. He's like 10 years older than me. He has a baby now and another on the way. And this man's throwing out frying pans with eggs on it. I mean, good for him. What a king. Let's see. The poll's saying C. Yep. I see we see C. C is set. Okay. I'm agreeing with you. Okay. Rockruff says the eggs killed his mother. He has just a total, he smells eggs and he goes Hulk mode. Instead of getting angry, it's just the scent of eggs. What, is there a scientific name for eggs? Nobody make that funny. I'm genuinely questioning that, or asking that, I guess is the way to say that. Like, you know how there's chicken is poultry, beef is, or cat is beef. That's, I guess, all I have. Pork is pig. You know, is there like egg? Is there a fancy name for eggs? I don't know. These are the questions. Bentley? I thought she was going to snore. Wait, she might do it now. Bentley? Can I hear it? I agree. I hope that picked it up. Okay, now we have ovum. Ovum. That is, yeah, I don't like that. That makes me think of, I guess it makes sense, but it's like, I'm gonna walk into a breakfast place or just a place in general, and I'll be like, and they'll be like, what can I get you? And I'll be like, I'll take your finest ovums, and then I'll get kicked out because of a wild misunderstanding, and then I will never be able to go within 10 feet of that place ever again because of the law. We have a breakfast burrito. Here's another thing, never really had this. This feels very extra to me. I don't think that I would ever pick this. Personally, I feel like my brain is telling me I've had it, couldn't tell you when. I genuinely asking, chat, don't lie to me. Have you guys ever made this? Not bite it. Hi, I'm 6 years old. I've never bided this. Never purchased it pre-made. Have you made this at your house? Because to me, that feels like there's no way somebody makes that. That is so much effort for morning time. It's not even a cute little, like if you're making breakfast with your significant other, you wake up Austin, smooch him on the face, make him a little fried egg, put it on a plate. That's cute. That feels like so much work. I would be like, Austin, go away. I need to spend 7 hours preparing a burrito for you that's going to take 17 seconds for you to consume and enjoy it because it has ovum in it, and he'd throw up. So I don't know. It just seems like a lot of effort for what it is. Northlight is saying breakfast burritos are convenient but not very good. That is very opposite my argument, but I could see what you mean if you like purchase it, if you like pick it up, or I guess even if you like warm it up. I'm talking like making from scratch, but I guess if you're purchasing it from like a breakfast place or acquiring it, that's kind of nice. All in one. You don't need a fork, but it's kind of like a breakfast all in one, and breakfast plate in your hands. Couldn't ask for a better thing. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of S tiers. Now, here's the thing. I can't agree with that because I haven't really had one. I know that is, my logic is not sound because sometimes I say I haven't had things and then put them right at the top. I'm going to go with B for their versatility and also for their convenience, but they're knocked down at the fact that I genuinely don't think, how many times can I say genuinely in the stream? I'm very passionate about breakfast. I don't think that somebody's gonna make it. I really don't. I'm seeing a lot of division in the chat, and not the fun, educational kind. But still, this is educational. Oh my god, I'm breaking down the seams. S, oh my god, you guys. How would frying some eggs and ground beef and putting a tortilla take long? Isaac, the fact that it took me 10 seconds to even read that, I'm mentally preparing that. And it really doesn't, Isaac. It really doesn't take, in fact, it would probably take less time to do that than to make an omelet. But in my head, there's more steps, AKA more effort, and I'm already a lazy son of a gun. So, I think that's a me problem. I don't think that is of the issue of the burrito, so to speak. I think that I'm just a little asshole. I think that's what it boils down to, and I'm okay with that. Now we have granola bars. But here's the thing about these granola bars. They look like those terrible ones that you open up, Nature Valley, and they crumble all over the place. Now, those belong in F. Those are from hell, brought to us by Satan himself. Because unless you're crumbling that bad boy over some, like, I don't know, yogurt or something, cool. But, like, if you're eating that, terrible. If this is just, like, my favorite granola bar, I kind of like them. I do. Their convenience is good. They're not really holding you over very long. This is for you're running out of the door and you have a test and you need nourishment for your brain. But my brain is undernourished all the time, and so I never think to grab a granola bar. They're great sources of fiber. I like protein bars, but this is not a protein bar from what I can see. It really looks like just a regular granola bar. And it doesn't look great. I think it's a great staple for a lunchbox. If you were a child in school and needed a lunch, I think a granola bar would be a great addition. But for just a breakfast, they really are just a snack, Northlight. Granola bars aren't really breakfast food to me. They're more of a quick snack. Actually, they said more of a quick snake. I agree. These are speedy serpents if I've ever seen one. But I think you're right. Like, it is very snackish. It's snack forward, but I don't think it's enough for breakfast. I'm almost wanting to put D. Because for what they are, if you're grabbing a granola bar for breakfast, I'm sorry. Something is going on in your life. You're either running out of time or you're just a cutie pie. I'm not sure which one, but I think it is D tier. If it is an addition to a lunchbox, different, but just for breakfast, because if you're grabbing a granola bar, chances are you're not plating something up and then adding a granola bar. That's a last second out the door kind of thing. That being said, for what they are, there are things that you can grab and go out the door and they be better than that. But a granola bar feels like you're trying to be healthy but missing the mark. Like, same with juice, you know, you think, oh, I'm going to make the healthy choice by getting juice, and it's that whole thing, it has the same amount of sugar. Not that it matters. Live your life. Don't let society dictate how you eat. Just nourish yourself. But I think it is cosplaying as a healthy food when it's not always a healthy food. I think it is a trickster, and for that, it needs to be in the D tier. Cereal. Everybody knows my thoughts on cereal. Do we even have to talk about this? I effing love cereal. I think it's S tier. I think right behind, fried eggs, you think cereal. I'm gonna just hold this here so people know what we're talking about. Rockruff says, do you really even need a breakfast? Honest to God, I feel that. I'm not a breakfast eater, but I love breakfast foods. I will have breakfast for supper, easy peasy. Somebody put a bib on me, slap my ass, and then pull me up to the table because I'm eating those waffles. But I think breakfast itself, when I'm waking up, I need at least 7 business hours to become ready to eat food, and breakfast just isn't it. But I love cereal. I will eat cereal anytime. If I'm looking for something for breakfast, I will go for cereal first. And I can't even talk about this. I feel like I've talked at this ad nauseum about how much I love cereal. And so I don't know. To me, love it. Unless it's Life cereal. I have personal grudge against Life cereal that I think I've talked about on stream. So as long as it's not Life cereal, we're good. Rockruffs. I'd rather eat sawdust. Well, more for us. More for the cereal fans. The cereal homies. Para says, what's up, y'all? Para, welcome to the party, buddy. It's always good to see ya. Cereal truly is S tier, I agree. Okay, now we have coffee. I never grew up. I am like Peter Pan in Never Never Land. I never had coffee, really. I'll have a sugary syrup in place of coffee. Like, if I'm having any type of coffee beverage, it is so refined and so unhealthy that it's closer to literal just sugar, liquid sugar, than it is anywhere near coffee. I drink ice caps, and I like the flavor of coffee, like coffee cakes, coffee like smell and stuff, but coffee itself, I'm not a coffee drinker. To be fair, I don't really like hot drinks in general. Maybe hot chocolate on occasion. To me, I want to put it in F tier, but I feel like it is so important to so many people that I think we need to consult the class, because I am not a coffee person. I do like the aesthetic. I do like it the way it smells, so that definitely brings it up. If I saw coffee in front of me, I would not have a reaction of violence. I would have a reaction of, that's kind of nice, but I would not like any. Thank you so much for offering. My mom still asks me to this day, for me to pick her up coffee, and I always will. And so I think coffee is a very important, I don't know why that was important. I feel like everybody's mom's asked them to get coffee, but that's fine. Not to get coffee together, but she said, can you bring me coffee? I said, of course, I would love to. Thank you. You brought me into this world. I will definitely bring you a double from Tim Hortons, no problem. So, okay, I think we're seeing not a lot of coffee drinkers. I think we're gonna have to do a poll. Oh, bye, Vivi. Oh, I didn't even, Vivi. Aw, I hope you have a good one, Vivi. You're the light of my life. Thank you for everything that you are. Okay, I think I'm gonna do C, D, and F. C, D. I'm breaking my neck because I have you on my other screen. Okay, coffee. There we go. Because, yeah, to me, I think it's F, but I'm not sure. I have burps or something here. Coffee, what are we thinking? I feel like I need coffee. Oh, we're getting overwhelming F right now. I think, and maybe this is me speaking out of my tush, but I feel like the older generation is way more into coffee than what I consider my generation and lower. Like, I feel like we're like the fancy coffees, the Starbucks, the Frappuccino, iced sugar, coffee, chocolate stuff. And I'm with that. I'm for that. An ice cap has me by the throat and kisses me right between the eyes, and that's fine. But I think just coffee in general, and maybe that is just the people that I run with, but none of my friends drink coffee. None of them. I can't think of, maybe I just was rude to one of my friends who drink coffee, but like, I've never seen one of my friends get a cup of coffee. So, and it's looked like it's F. So you know what? I agree. I'm with my people here. Okay, alrighty. good quality coffee is S tier, says Isaac. But I feel like with coffee, we have to go with the average, you know, because I think with all of these things, if we had good quality X, Y, or Z, they're always going to be improved. But I think we need to go for the kind of the middle of the road, what you're averagely going to get. Now we have cold pizza. Sorry, that had a thought and transitioned into the next one without any pause. Caffeine has the reversed effect on me, says Rock Ruffs. You know, I didn't really have caffeine ever, and then I started having caffeine like a year and a half ago, and I've never looked back. This is not coffee, this is pizza. And I gotta assume that they mean cold pizza. Because if it's hot pizza, I mean, I feel like it's just a classic cold pizza. I enjoy cold pizza for breakfast, but I'm a monster and I heat it up. So I'm not sure if my saying has a lot to say here. I feel like if you're eating cold pizza in the morning, you're not really doing anything that day. It's a Sunday, it's a Saturday, you've woken up, maybe you've had a little bit of a party the evening before, as purchased pizza, and you were so tired you just threw the entire box in the fridge and you're like, I'll deal with that tomorrow, put it in the fridge. And then when you're dealing with it, you're like, I could have a cold piece of pizza, and then you eat a piece of pizza and put the rest of it in a Ziploc bag, put it away. And then you're like, you know what, I could have another. Take the Ziploc, open it up, grab another one, and then you're like, okay, that was perfect. But I don't think that you are ever planning to have cold pizza. I feel like it's a food of opportunity, and I'm okay with that, and I think it is good. I think that pizza doesn't miss. It really doesn't. So I think it's got to go pretty high. A tier, Rock Ruff, I'm with you. I do prefer it a little warmed up. I will always warm up pizza for the most part. A, B... Okay, Bentley snoring her head off. Yeah, you know, and see, I put it in the microwave, but then I turn on a frying pan, as one does, just turn it on, flick the switch, and I heat it up in the frying pan. You put a little bit of water in there to get some steam. It melts the cheese. It's great, and it makes the crust crispy again. So good. But I'm going to go with either B or A. I think almost A, because it is very... it has an energy to it unmatched. You're really saying you love yourself if you're eating cold pizza in the morning. You're like, you know what? I deserve cold pizza in the morning. And would you ever have cold pizza in the morning if you were like going to do something? For me, I'm grabbing it and standing in the kitchen, standing over the sink like a rat, eating it, letting the crumbs fall into the sink. I don't know about that though. What do you guys think? Can you guys hear Bentley? Why are you so conked, Poochie? Claudia said cold pizza is gross and it's weird to have for breakfast. Claudia, I think you're in the minority in that. I really do. I think it is pretty... Oh my god, I thought there was a kid at my window. That was terrifying. Okay, what do we think? I'm thinking B. No, I'm thinking A. You know what? I do think A. I think it's good. I would take it over a bagel, or, well, maybe not a bagel. It depends. I think in general I'd take it over a bagel. Cold pizza is better than a granola bar. I agree. I'm seeing SAB. Okay, do we need to do another poll? Always. Okay, we'll do. I think it's either A or B. I don't think I'm comfortable putting it in S. Tell me your thoughts. The world. I need to know. Okay, so far it's got a 50-50 tie. 6 votes, 50-50. That's a tough one. Oh, A is pulling ahead. Sorry, I'm facing the wrong way, so if you guys can't hear me, apologies. It's on the other screen. Back to 50-50. Next vote has it. There's 12 votes. I think there's 17 people here, so who's not voting? We need to know your thoughts on cold pizza. A or B? A or B? Still 50-50. If it's 50-50, I'm putting it in A because that's my vote. Okay, A pulled ahead with 15. Okay, I think you guys are correct. I think it does belong in A. I wonder how many times Jade has said think in this stream. Honestly, you could play a game. If I said genuinely, think, and the thing is. Those are my 3 verbal things that always come out of my mouth all the time. Cream of wheat? What is that? Take it away from me. I don't think I've ever had this. This is not oatmeal, right? That is not considered oatmeal? I'm not seeing oatmeal on this list. Oh, yes, I do. I have never had cream of wheat. It sounds terrible, though. It sounds gross. I want to put it in F, but I don't really know... much on it. Rockruff says don't microwave your pizza, it ruins it. I agree. The only time you should microwave your pizza is if it's frozen. You put it in the microwave for a few seconds to kind of get it to the point where it's not rock solid, and then you put it in the frying pan. Holly Go says I gotta go, be back. Okay, we will be here, probably still talking about breakfast. No pizza being antithetical is pizza. What? Am I breaking down? Filler phrases, always. Seriously, I make sound and hope for the best. This is not oatmeal. It's cream of wheat. I've never had this. I need to Google what cream of wheat looks like. Hold on. Cream of wheat. And I'm going to judge it based on the book of its cover. This looks... No. Get away from me. Images. Cream of wheat. Ugh. Ooh. It just looks like a more liquefied oatmeal. What does it taste like? What is cream of wheat? Ooh, I don't know how I feel about that. Do you eat it cold? Do you eat it hot? I'm going to put it in F until we have more discovery on it, because I just don't know. Yeah, it looks disgusting. I'm not for it. Shrimp Squad says, I thought the second last one, oh my God, never mind. It's fine. It's gone. Shrimp, amen. Oh, being cold. Oh, you should warm it. Isaac, you know what? I agree. There is something about cold pizza, though, that sometimes hits real different. It's kind of like oatmeal. It's hot. Is oatmeal not hot? I've only ever had hot oatmeal. Have I been doing it wrong? What's going on? It doesn't look, you don't have to, Paraanimate says, I'm scared to look it up, search it up. It's just like kind of like, it looks like baby food, almost. Isn't the last one really KFC? The last one's yogurt, my God. I've never had grits either. Okay, so now we have a donut. And you know what? I could be cute. I could look at you and go, oh, so much sugar, that's so unhealthy for breakfast. I effing love donuts. I'll put them in S tier all the way. Donuts are so good, and people who say that they don't like them, that's fine. Everybody's allowed to have their opinion, but I don't trust them. I'm taking their donuts with me. You're telling me you open a box of donuts, assorted donuts, and you don't feel joy? You don't feel like a child again, exploring the world all over again? That couldn't be me. That's always, when I was a kid, did you guys do this in school, where if it was somebody's birthday in your class, they would bring cupcakes, and they would, this is kind of on topic, kind of not at all, but they would bring cupcakes, and you'd look at the back of the class, and there would be that container of cupcakes, and you're just waiting, and you're like, when are they going to crack that open? And some days, like, I don't want to say names out loud, but there was these two people who had the same birthday. Sometimes you get two cupcakes in one day. Oh my God, the excitement. But then but sometimes kids who had parents who would be like me would just bring Timbits, and then you would just get to pick a donut in the middle of the day. So good. Yeah, so I think, you know what? You guys are right. Donuts do not satisfy you. They're very nutritionally unsound, but God, does the joy they make me feel, it's a high that I chase forever, and I just think it's so good. Especially filled ones. They fill my heart with donutty love. Yeah, except for Boston creams. I hate the like pudding filled ones. Those are nasty. Put whipped cream in that bad boy. What? Shrimp says, no, my school doesn't allow sugary sweets. My school didn't give a heck. They're like, give us more sugary sweets. In fact, open your mouth, kid, eat it up. And I'm like, hell yeah. Maybe, okay. So yeah, I'm thinking, I have to share my birthday so I know the feeling. That's what I'm saying, Cal, but then double the cupcakes. Am I right? What? My school banned people from bringing cupcakes or other food for birthday? Queen, what happened? Queen, what's the story? Surely there had to have been the great cupcake removal of like 2008. I don't know how old people are. I was in elementary school in 2008, so that's why we go with that. Barely though, actually. But no, I love that. Our school, the only thing our school banned was throwing snowballs and playing Red Rover. Did you guys ever play Red Rover? I think a kid broke their arm, which is why they stopped that. But, they learned. It's like they break their arm and they get stronger. Yeah, I think into S tier they go. I don't know, I'm not here to be a health person. I'm here for a short time and a fun time, not a granny time. So I'll eat a donut. Easy for breakfast, no problem. And then if there's a box of 12 and somebody's like, and you kind of have to like gauge the rest of the room, and it's like, okay, is anybody else going to take a second one? Because if somebody else takes a second one, I'm also going to take a second one. But if nobody else does, I'm not going to, because then that would be weird. But the second somebody reaches for that second one, provided everybody has had one, I'm going in, and I'm going for the ones that are maple with the stuff inside. Now I'm getting excited. Hold that thought, because I have another tier list, and they're literally all donuts because I thought that was breakfasty. Anyway, back to it. We have energy drinks for breakfast. Going on the same thing of the health thing, I am an energy drink fanatic in the sense of, no, I'm not. but I do enjoy them quite a bit. I opted to not have an energy drink today. In fact, I went with a Gatorade Zero because my heart rate was at 160 earlier today, and I think that's a problem, but that's okay. It went back down, so I survived it, but just barely. But I think the Red Bull, but it kind of, bacon, but we were just talking about, you guys were ringing. Oh wait, I'm going back. Oh, we're still allowed to play Red Rover. Yes, and my school, Red Rover is banned by the time I was old enough to play it, I'm telling you. I don't know, because Red Rover, it's the one where it's like Red Rover, we call Jaden over, and then you run into the line and they have to like be strong. I'm pretty sure either somebody snapped their arm or fell down and broke their arm. Not entirely sure. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that was the lore. There was no drama. It was 2008. See, I knew it was 2008. They just banned food brought in by parents for preemptive safety reasons. Oh my God. See, my school didn't care. We were like, because we're kind of like a small-ish, quote, like asterisk city. So I guess safety wasn't a thing quite yet when I was still in school. I'm sure it is now, but I'm not a Red Bull fan personally. I prefer Monsters or Rockstar, but I think this, going back to it being a breakfast food, if I'm looking to have a breakfast vibe, I'm not going for Red Bull. And for that reason, I think it's going into F. Just because it's not breakfast. I'm going to have that in like the middle of the afternoon when I'm in a slump and I need to feel alive again. If I need to have my heart rate go up to an unsafe beat, that's when I'm going to grab a Monster. But I just don't think anywhere out of that. So Para says, I don't drink so much energy drinks, but when I do, I get absolutely insane. Para, I'm with you. They've kind of lost their effect the more I've had them, but when I first started drinking them, I felt like a new person. I was like, is this what people are supposed to feel like? Is this what it feels like to have the will to do things? Very exciting. That's the normal heart rate of an average geometry dash player, but you're not. How do you know? Maybe I have been on the side. Yeah, I don't think it's breakfast. I'll drink it if I want a heart attack. Like it is, I think, not a breakfast food. It can have its uses. Breakfast is not one of them. I believe this is French toast. I'm not a huge fan. I find it a little gummy. Mind you, I've never had a bunch, so I think they've always been bad. Like every time I've had it, I don't think it's been like properly made, at least from what I can think of it. We were not a French toast family. I don't think my family has ever made it. That's the one with eggs, right? Right? This is French toast. Am I wrong? I don't know. To me, it's every time I think of French toast, I feel like it's gummy. So for that reason, I kind of want it to go down to C tier. I'd almost say D tier, but I feel like D tier is for things that aren't really breakfasty. French toast is definitely breakfasty. So energy drinks are for late night study session. Exactly, Aspen. I think that's where its utility lies, is not at morning time. If I open my eyes and drink an energy drink, I don't know what I think. I think I would just be light at that point. French toast is supposed to be soft. I don't think I've had it soft, only gummy. I think I'm gonna put it in C. I do. I'm just like, eh. So, yeah. I ate French toast for a month straight and got tired of it. You do put syrup on it, and syrup does enhance things. Okay, we got fruit. I am a fruit person. I do enjoy apples and quite a bit. I have an apple as often as I can. A big fan of Gala, Pink Lady, or Ambrosia apples. But I don't really, for me, if I'm eating breakfast, I'm not eating it for breakfast, and breakfast is unhealthy. And I know I was talking about like nutritionally sound and stuff. Fruit is a good side. I wouldn't have just fruit for breakfast. Yes, exactly, North. Fruit is like a side for breakfast. I feel like it's like the, you're making bad choices. You're like, yes, I am smothering my pancakes in 7 pounds of butter and an entire cup of syrup, but maybe I'll have some melon, bananas, and orange slices on the side to call me a health queen. So I think it's got that, and I do think that enhances your nutritional value in the morning, but in and of itself, I think it's a great snack. I do like fruit, but I think it is an addition on things. I think I'm seeing A, and I think I agree with that. I don't think it's S tier. I think it is good, but I'm not gonna reach for it over the 3 things above. I'd almost put a B tier just because, again, it's a side. If I'm hungry for breakfast, if I'm hungry enough that I'm going to eat breakfast, because I will always generally just ignore it, or but if I'm actively choosing to have breakfast, probably fruit is an afterthought. I'm not thinking, let's have a papaya. I've never had a papaya in my life, but I think I'm thinking B tier. Ooh, Isaac, fun fact. Original name for French toast in French translates as poor man's cake. Well, that's just disrespectful to French toast. What the hell? Is French fries poor man's potatoes? What is happening? Honeydew melon is so good. I don't think I've had that, but I do love cantaloupe. Are those similar? Pear Animate says, strawberries are my favorite. I love strawberry waffles. I think I told this on the stream recently, but I'm going to tell it again. My sister and I am, again, out for brunch. I'm telling you, we don't go for breakfast or supper. We only went for brunch. But we went to this one place, and Mackenzie was making waffles in the similar style of, waffles and syrup and whipped cream and strawberries. And she's eating these waffles, and she gets this god-awful look on her face, and she's like, oh my god. And she had bitten into a ladybug that was in the strawberries, and that was really gross. And now every time I think about strawberries on waffles, I think of that. It was not the restaurant's fault. It was like a buffet style, and I'm sure he was just hungry for some strawberries himself. He said, that looks great. Went in for a little taste, and then got tasted himself. So I don't think that is the fault of the restaurant. 8-bit. So I just showed up and I agree with this entire list. See, good taste. Good taste. Fruit tier list when? Queen. I was looking at fruit tier list, but I realized the fact that I have not eaten a great amount of fruit. There are so many fruits that I've just never eaten. Like, I like the fruit that I like, but I'm not very adventurous. So I was like, I could do it, but I feel like a lot of it would be me going, I don't know what this is. I've never had this. So I think that would be kind of boring, but we could still try. Okay. Isaac says, French fries are actually Belgian. Well, I just don't know who to trust anymore. I just don't know. I think I've lost my ability to love. So I'm thinking B. Claudia says, wow, we've gotten through this really fast. Don't worry, I have a second tier list ready to go just in case. We're on speedrun mode. I think B, because I'm not going to grab for it. I think it's just going to be an addition. It's going to be kind of just a little add-on. Honeydew is like cantaloupe, but sweeter. See, but, interesting. The only reference I have of honeydew is BoJack Horseman not liking it. I do like watermelon, but it has to be cold. Nobody asked, but I'm telling you. We have granola. Another one that, I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't really go for granola. Like, I know it has its uses, like sprinkle on yogurt and stuff like that. I don't think I've ever personally purchased granola in my life. I've had cereal that is like granola-esque. And I can't remember what it's called, but it made my jaw hurt really bad because it was so like, I don't know. I just feel like I was yapping my jaw while I was eating it. And then every time I would eat it, I would be like, ouch. So it's my only reference. I think it's okay on top of things. I think it's good as a little sprinkly topic. Why are you questioning the pizza and not Red Bull? Well, see, because the thing is, I feel like Red Bull, to me, I would have pizza for breakfast. I would not have Red Bull for breakfast. But that's just me personally. Neo's back. Where'd Neo go? Neo. I can't see you. Am I blind? I don't know where you are, but apparently you're back. Welcome back. So I'm thinking C tier. Yeah, I'm thinking C tier because D tier to me is more like things that are not breakfasty. So I'm going to put that there. So I'm going to go with that. We got grits. Another thing I've never had, so unfortunately I'm just going to have to put it there because I need to look it up, actually. Okay, Bentley is left because I'm annoying her. Grits. Ooh. It looks like mashed potatoes. Why? What is this? What? I gotta Google this. What are grits? Let's see what Wikipedia has to say for us. Grits are a type of porridge made from boiled cornmeal. If that doesn't make you hungry, I don't know what will. That sounds awful. That sounds so bad. Why would you want that? That's F tier for sure. I've never had grits. Ew. Terrible. On to these mother effers. These are so good. I'm putting those right into S tier. I get so excited. There's been times that I've actively woken up and been like, I need to get up because McDonald's is going to stop selling hash browns and that's going to ruin my day. And I've wanted a hash brown and I will leave my house to get these little frickers. And so I want those so bad. I kiss them with my mouth and then eat them. So I think that they need to go in S tier for that reason. Yeah, they're so good. I don't know what to say. They make the bag really greasy, and that's how you know you're making a bad choice. Quaker Oats are supreme. Quaker Oats are not grits, though, or are they? Quaker Oats, to me, that's oatmeal, right? Grits are part of a full meal, and grits are amazing, especially with egg yolks. You know, I'll have to take your word for it, but ooh, it looks really gross. Ooh, I don't know, not for me. Okay, hash browns. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I think that they're so good, especially even when they're a little bit cold. They're still good. It's not a successful day unless I've had hash browns from Mickey D. Amen. It's your boy Cal. How is hot chocolate a breakfast food? You know what? I was just about to say that, Cal. Get out of my head. Hot chocolate is great. Hot chocolate for breakfast, odd. Hot chocolate for me is, like I said before, I'm not really a hot drink type of person. Period. Baseline. The only hot drink I will sometimes have is a good hot chocolate. That being said, it's only when it's freezing cold out around Christmas time, you either get in the car or looking at Christmas lights, driving around drinking hot chocolate, or you're at home after you've been outside all day drinking hot chocolate. Breakfast, weird. Very weird to me. So I'm thinking either D or F. I think I'm going to put it in D, though, just because it is good, much like boiled eggs and granola bars, but not a breakfast food. So, Paris says, I drink hot chocolate in the morning, especially when I don't sleep good at night. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, if you're not a coffee drinker, maybe having a warm drink in the morning might be nice. Have you guys had white hot chocolate? Tim says white hot chocolate from time to time. I don't know if they have it now, but they did, and it was so actually very good. That was very good. Yeah, I think D. I think D tier just because, again, good food, not a breakfast food. So I gotta adjust my chair super loud. Okay. Oh, my knee. Oh. Okay. That didn't fix this at all. Okay. I think this is straight up juice. I think it's not a smoothie. I think this is just juice. Now here's the thing. The only time I really drink juice, at least nowadays, is if I'm mixing it with something. You know what I mean? If I'm trying to hide the taste of adult water, then I'm drinking juice. But any other time, I'm not really a juice drinker. Not really. Yeah, I don't know. Like, that's really the only time I drink juice. I'm not, orange juice can be good. I will give you that. Every once in a while, when I was in high school, I drank orange juice a lot. It is very breakfasty, but for me personally, I don't really have it. I think I'm almost wanting to put it in C tier. Yeah, smoothies are better than juice. I have to give you that. But juice itself, I don't know. I'm thinking C personally. I think the energy is there, the vibe is there for sure. But the execution not so great. And I think C is the place to be. So now we have milk. I'm sorry for the vegans in the chat. I love milk. I love milk. Oh my God. I didn't really have a lot of milk as a kid, at least at my mom's house. She doesn't like milk, but you want to hear a fun story? This is disgusting, so trigger warning for anybody who's grossed out. But nobody ever drank milk in the house when I was in high school, and I got a thing of milk, and it was in the fridge, and I was a degenerate, and I would just go to the fridge because I was the only one in the house that drank milk. So I opened the fridge and I was like, oh my God, my milk. And I took a big swig of it from the carton because it was my damn milk. And it was very spoiled. And I dumped it all over the floor because I reflexively opened my mouth and it just went on the floor. I cleaned it up, everything was fine, but it makes me cringe to this day. So I love milk. I really do. It's great with cereal. Honestly, sometimes with a little cookie, yummy. It's great if you got a really richness in your mouth. I like milk and I think it's A tier. I think it's very polarizing though. I think people either really like milk or really don't like milk. There is a lot of lactose intolerant people in the chat, it seems. So, I'm not sure. Yeah, I like it. I used to like chocolate milk better, but now I don't like chocolate milk as much. I don't know. I like the kind of the, what am I trying to say? Like the versatility of plain milk. You can do so much with chocolate milk. It needs to be like desserty. Yeah. Muffins. I'm so proud to say this is an S tier food. I love muffins. They have sandwich energy in the fact that they can be so much. Muffins are so bad for you apparently, but I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that. Tim Hortons used to have this muffin and they have sugar on top and it's so crunchy. It's so good. I love muffins. Muffins are cupcakes, but you get away with eating them in the morning because they don't have icing. And even then, they're still great. Costco used to, I think Costco still has them. I just haven't got them in a long time. You would buy this thing from Costco and it would have 9 muffins in it. No, yeah, 9 muffins. It would have 3, 3, and 3. And it had apple muffins, chocolate muffins, and then double chocolate muffins. And those bad boys were like this, like a pound. They were huge. And the apple ones are so good. There's this little like crispiness on the bottom. So good. So good. Okay, sorry, I'm kind of falling behind. Chocolate milk is one of like 3 drinks beside water that it drinks is bacon. You know, chocolate milk is pretty good. I have a cousin, and he's a kind of an odd duck. And growing up, he was just a little bit of an oddball. But he would say really the most out of pocket things. And so it was my cousin and I. So there's 3 of us. So my cousin Reed, and my other cousin. I don't really want to say his name just in case. I don't think he watched it, but just in case. So it was the 3 of us. And this man drank chocolate milk all the time. Good for him, king. I had chocolate milk with him anytime we would go over to like aunts and uncle's house. And then one day he looked at us in the eye. We were talking and he looked at us straight. No hint of joking whatsoever. Like as serious as they come. It was like he was just telling us that he saw a dog run away from home. And he looked at us and he said, if you cut me open, my veins would bleed chocolate milk, and continued the conversation as if nothing happened. And it's taken me to this day, taken me to a place of happiness, and my other cousin and I every once in a while will still talk about it. I don't really talk to any of my cousins anymore, but when I see her, even Kenzie, I'll say it to her, if you cut me open, my veins will bleed chocolate milk, because it was so funny and it was so out of pocket and it was so serious. Like he wasn't trying to be funny, but it was so funny. Oh my god, so good. Okay, sorry. Muffins are so good. I do love muffins. I don't like English muffins though. I'm talking cupcakes, naked cupcakes. Those where it's at. We have nothing. I'm gonna put that in F tier because I feel like nothing is. I think that's a cop out. Like I feel like sometimes. Yes, you don't have anything for breakfast, you're out of time, but I'm talking you're looking to have breakfast. If you're looking to have breakfast and you're like wanting to make a breakfast and you're actively being like, I am choosing nothing, then you're not having that. Then it's a paradox because it's not a situation that's even happening. I think it's F tier because it doesn't exist. And you know, it's good to nourish yourself, so don't be doing that. Now we have oatmeal. Oatmeal. Where are the crumpets? I'm not sure. I don't think I've personally ever had them. I don't know if they're really a Canadian thing. I don't know. What does a crumpet even look like? Crumpet. Oh, what is this? Ooh. Why is that? Ooh. Why does it have holes in it? Ooh. Oh, God. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I'm sorry. I feel like crumpets, that is uncomfortable. Ooh. Okay, oatmeal. I love oatmeal. I really do. I don't really have it for breakfast though. I don't know. I think it's better than bacon. I think I want to say B tier. I have had my favorite oatmeal in the whole world is the dinosaur oatmeal. Have you guys had that? Where it's you make an oatmeal and you put the package in and it has little eggs in it, about the size of a mini egg. And you make this oatmeal, you put it in the thing you have the eggs, and then you add the water, and then when you add the water, the eggs dissolve, and inside are dinosaur sprinkles. And now your oatmeal has little dinosaurs in it. No more eggs, but now dinos. And I really think that that's a joyful time. And I think that that's great. And that's my favorite oatmeal. So because of that, I'm going to think real high. Oh, Rock Ruffs, I hope you have a good one. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Yes, bacon. Love dino oatmeal. I think it's still a thing. I'm almost positive I've seen it in the store. Oatmeal is quintessential breakfast food. I agree. I don't know. I feel like if I was to choose between oatmeal and cereal, I'd pick cereal. If I was to choose between oatmeal and I forgot the word, omelet. I think I'd pick omelet. Depends on how hungry I was. If I was kind of in a snacky mood, I think I'd go more oatmeal. If I wanted a full meal, I'd go for an omelet. I think A or B. What do you guys think? I think I need a vote on this one because I'm not sure. It's either A or B. Let's see. A or B. Oh, that's B. B. There we go. I hope you realize oatmeal is a type of porridge. I don't know what porridge is either. Porridge. Hold on. Is that oatmeal? Or, I mean, you just said it was, but porridge. Is that the same as grits? Porridge. Porridge is a food made of heating or boiling ground, crushed, or chopped starchy plants. That is literally the most unappetizing description you could ever make for a food. Boiled, chopped, starchy plants. Great stuff. If that was on the back of a book, I'd put it back on the shelf and laugh at myself for pulling it off the shelf in the first place. Yeah, I like oatmeal though. I do. It's so easy to make that one gross too though. Like it can be so gummy. And I think because of that it's almost a B. Yeah, it looks like B is kind of overwhelming. Yeah, I think I'm with you guys. Yeah. Okay, B tier. B. Yeah. Pancakes. And right after, I'm putting waffles near it because these two go hand in hand. Pancakes and waffle are the exact same thing, but one is superior. And that is waffles. Hear me out. Pancakes can be very good. I will give you that. I think that pancakes are A tier and waffles are S tier. The reason being is because pancakes are a much better vessel for peanut butter and syrup. You can put peanut butter, very easy to spread, kind of flat, you know, it gets really nice and soft. Stack of pancakes, great. Waffles have the bonus of being able to have pockets of syrup. And I'm sorry, I'm not the type of person to go a little light-handed on the syrup. No, sir. I'm putting the whole damn bottle on there and I'm fine with that. If somebody's there watching me, I'll be conservative with it. If I'm by myself eating syrup and waffles, nobody look me in the eye. You will be disgusted. You will be fearful. You'll be intrigued. And yeah, and I'll have it all over my face and hands. But I'll still give you a hug and then you'll be like, oh my God, why are you so sticky all the time? But yeah, I think waffles are A and I think pancakes are A and waffles are S. Thoughts, class? I do like pancakes. Pancakes are way more fun to make though. Pancakes are like a sleepover food, like in the morning you wake up. And, that's fun. That's exciting. I do like pancakes for that reason. And I think pancakes are a much better vessel for butter as well. But waffles in and of itself are just great to have. They've got that crunch and fluff. So I'm seeing agreement. So pancakes in S, waffles in A. Okay. Ooh, you can put chocolate chips or fruit or ice cream on waffles and it's still amazing. I feel like you could do that with pancakes too. I've never tried it. I feel like you could put, I feel like I've seen seen chocolate chips in pancakes too and blueberries, but I hate blueberries, so I don't like that, but I've seen it. No, pancakes. No. Queen. Okay. What? Jade, Northlight, what's up? Why? Wrong way? Oh my God. Yeah, thank you. I'm so glad. Sorry. Where would I be without you guys? Yeah, sorry, I had it flipped around. Bless you guys. Love you so much. I think pancakes and waffles are very close to each other, but I think that the utility of waffles and I mean, I think I've told you guys, this episode is very grandma heavy, but my grandma loves frozen pancakes. If we go grocery shopping or if I'm like, Grandma, can I pick you up anything? Or if we're taking her, she's always going for the frozen pancakes. Which I'm like, Grandma, why don't you want frozen waffles? They're so much easier to find, but she only wants frozen pancakes. I'm like, you go, girl. I'll get you those pancakes. Okay. Pop-Tarts. We recently talked about Pop-Tarts in the farming game stream. I love Pop-Tarts. I love them. I really do. I don't really have them for breakfast though. They're kind of like a treat. They're kind of like a dessert. And for that reason, I think that they're going to go lower than what they need to be just because, again, they are great. But kind of in granola bar area I understand that they are a breakfast food, but I do not use them as such. So I'm thinking A or B. Like, I love them, and part of me wants to put them in S, but I think that they're A or B. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe B. Vivi, I'm back. I didn't think I would be, but glad I'm back. B for Pop-Tarts. I think Vivi, I think you're spot on there, girl. I think that they are B. S'mores Pop-Tarts are B, most are C. You know, I haven't had a s'more Pop-Tart in, I don't even know if I've had any. I think I have. Like, I feel like I have. I like the strawberry ones a lot. So, yes, okay, we're talking strawberry, personally, because that's my favorite. Not blueberry. Blueberry is for stinkers. Stinkers and goofballs. But I'm thinking B. What do you guys think? I think that they're good. I think they have a bad rap. But, yeah, I think they're pretty good. Yeah, I think B. Okay, up next we have hash browns. And may I note that these hash browns are the cubed variety, but I am willing to put the shredded version in the running as well. And I think that changes things. Because for me, hash browns are great. I think that hash browns need to be at least B, if not A. In fact, I would fight for them to be an A, especially those shredded ones. Man, maybe this is a bad take, maybe this is blasphemy, but put a little bit of ketchup on those bad boys. Oh, baby. So good. So I'm thinking A. What's the crowd saying? I'm thinking A. Yeah, they're just so breakfasty. And when I'm going to a breakfast place, this is the order in which I'm eating things. Say you got a plate where you have eggs, sausage, hash browns, pancakes. I'm going literally that order. I'm going eggs, sausage, hash browns, pancakes. Pancakes for last because that's the best, but hash browns a close second. So I think that they're really good. And yet they're not as good as the patty typed hash browns, but they're really close. Whoa, Northlight, you little turd. Hash browns are the worst form of potatoes? Excuse me? Northlight? That's okay, that's a take, but it's not a take that I am ready to prepare. Ooh. We already did hash browns. This is a different brand of hash browns, so Claudia, there is a difference. And these are definitely not as great. So yeah, I'm thinking A. I really am. I do like these. I think hash browns, the patty hash browns, those are like on a road trip, grab and go. This is more of a sit down, you're at Diddy's at 3 a.m. trying to stay alive kind of vibe. Okay, so we have a protein powder, I believe. I'm pretty sure this is what it is. And I think this is I think protein powder is for a genre of people that I'm so not. I think I'm so wildly out of the type of person that protein powder is trying to appeal to that I have no horse in this game. I have no horse in this swimming triathlon, none at all. Because these are for the people who are getting gains. Do you know how much I enjoy exercising? It's not at all. It's a 0% for me. And I'm not looking to get gains at all. In fact, my muscles are, is it atrophying? Is that the word? They're breaking down as we speak. My muscles are screaming for protein powder. I say, be quiet. We're having more hash browns. So that being said, though, I do like protein bars. Basically because those are just chocolate bars cosplaying as being healthy. So I don't know. Protein to me is F, just because it is not in the realm of my life. I get it, and I can appreciate what it's trying to do, but I also think it needs to go away, far from me, and go back to the gym bros, because that's not for me. So, okay, now we have, what is this? Okay, so I think this is a breakfast sandwich, but it is not the breakfast sandwich in the traditional sense. Because, when I think breakfast sandwich, I'm thinking like, again, biscuit, sausage patty, like the thing that's coming up, egg, cheese, no vegetables whatsoever. But I think that this has a place, and I am a monster for sandwiches. I do like sandwiches quite a bit. Is that a hoagie? What did you just call me, Bravado Fox? I don't know. I think, to me, this looks odd. I think it's bacon, eggs, lettuce, and bread. Yes, shrimp, baby. You're so right. S for lunch, B for breakfast. I think I'd almost even say C, because I think that it is just an odd situation. Again, if it was the type of breakfast sandwich that was in the biscuit and that kind of, but like the fact that this is just straight up Wonder Bread with a fried egg, odd. I've never seen this. Sorry, it's spelled hoagie, says Bravado Fox. I don't actually know what a hoagie is. What's the difference between a hoagie and a sandwich? That is not a joke setup. I'm genuinely curious. I think C, personally. I think. Oh, Northlight. Bye, everyone. Thanks for making my Tuesday that much better. Oh, thanks for stopping by, North. Hope you have a good Tuesday. Good Tuesday. Yeah, I'm thinking C. Yeah, I'm thinking C. So that's where I'm going to put that. I say, what is the difference between a hoagie and a sandwich? And Bravado Fox replies with, a hoagie is a type of sandwich. Let me see. Hoagie, let's learn together as a class, versus sub sandwich. Okay. It's giving me sandwich versus sandwich. Okay, hoagie versus sandwich. A hoagie uses, that reminds me of a what is that called? I can't think of it. When you, what is that called? Not a noogie. When you're like putting like when you're like hacking up somebody and spit. What is that called? Ew, I can't think of the word now. I can't think of it. A hoagie uses a harder bread and it's usually served cold, whereas a sub uses a softer one and can be served toasted or cold. A sub's bread is usually fully cut through and a hoagie's bread is usually split. The main difference, though, is the contents inside. What a fun article. What a clickbait. Okay. I feel like I've had hoagies before. Okay, cool. Now we know. I feel like that's just a sandwich, though. Is a hoagie a sandwich? Is a hot dog a sandwich? I think on the technicality level, I think that if you were to ask somebody, is a hot dog a sandwich? I think on a technical level, somebody would say, yes, it is a type of meat in between two pieces of bread that signifies a sandwich. However, to me, I think even it's the same thing as you know that a tomato is a fruit, but you would not put it in a fruit salad. So yes, it is a sandwich, but to me, I do not classify it in my genre of things that I would say is a sandwich. I would not put hot dog in there, but I'm open to the idea that maybe that could be classified as one. Me personally wouldn't say yes, but I wouldn't say no if somebody brought me the scientific evidence. Now we have these sausage patties. I love these. If somebody asks me for a breakfast sandwich, and they say, you go to the window, and you're like, hello, can I get a sandwich? And they say, do you want sausage or bacon? I would say, how dare you ask me that question? I'm out of here, but actually, can you grab me a sausage one, please? And thank you so much. I hope you have a great day. So for that reason, I'm putting in at least A. It's not Claudia, it's not a burger. It's a sausage. It's a sausage patty. It does look very hamburger though, I will give you that, but it's like sausage. It's sausage. So I think A personally. How do you say this? Mafaladas are really good too. I've never seen those. Hot dogs are tacos according to the club rule of food. I think we're just throwing all rules to the world. To the wind, I mean. Who knows? Hot dogs are not a sandwich. There has to be there needs to be one piece of bread on the top and the bottom. That's just how it goes. What if you accidentally cut the hot dog all the way, or the bun all the way in half? Like sometimes you don't like just split it. Sometimes you cut it all the way open. You have two. Then does it make it a sandwich? Strange. Yeah, I like these. I think A, personally. Okay, T. Again, I don't like hot drinks, so I'm gonna do F just because I don't really drink this. This is such a specific vibe we have in the bottom row. Pair animates, my dad does sometimes. I question that every day. I kind of miss it. What are we? Sausage in the shape of mini hot dogs? Oh, Isaac, are you out of here? Oh, take care. Where's that? Oh, you're hungry. I'm gonna go eat. Go eat. Nourish yourself, buddy. Vivi, ooh, okay. So green tea or any type of tea is not going to be, is got to be at least A or B. Really is good. Sometimes help you when you're sick. That's my opinion. I don't know. I just don't drink it really, personally. And for that reason, like I've never enjoyed a single tea ever. Maybe iced tea, but even then it's like, I used to be into iced tea, but not really anymore. And it's like iced tea, like I'm talking the powdered make stuff, like not ice into tea. Like I'm talking like just the refined, just absolute sugar water. So I just because there's nothing wrong with tea, but just me personally, I don't like tea. So, now we have toaster strudels. I've had this once in my life. I had a toaster strudel, well, maybe more than once, but the one time that is most specifically sticking out in my head is we went to a family vacation. We were on a houseboat in BC. again, I was talking about this recently, and somebody had bought it. My family never bought it, like my immediate family, but somebody of my cousins bought them, and the cousins were eating them, and I'm like, oh my god, what is this? And it changed and it was so good. But then I never really got them again. Even as an adult, I'll walk by them sometimes in the store, and I'll be like, that was really good. But then I never buy them, but I should. And I mean, you get to put your own icing on it. Oh baby, so I don't know. The one time it changed my life, but I haven't really had it, so. I gotta say, C maybe? Jade, can you do a tier list for years next? For years. Like 2001, 2, 3, 4 kind of thing? Americans make tea wrong. That's why people think it's bad. I think, well, like, Canadians have tea, but it's not like a cultural thing as much as it is in the UK and stuff. Like, I've never seen anybody, I think my stepmom drinks tea, but even then, like, I think, I don't know, it's just kind of like on the side kind of thing. Yeah, I think these are going to go into C they were so good though. I'm going to do B actually. Maybe I need to get some. They are, and you get to put your own icing on it. And that to me, that's a level of freedom that is irresponsible in my life, you know? I don't like making decisions, and that decision I would make a poor one because I would put it all on. Okay. Now we have toast. I love toast. But the thing is, one for the counter, how many the thing is. I love toast. I do not like, very, very oppositely to the bacon, I do not like crispy toast. I'm liking toast that's just barely brown, just to the point. In fact, if it's not golden at all, but it still has that just slight crunch to it, perfect. This much goldenness to this piece of toast, not good. I wouldn't like this. That is too much. I'm gonna go like 2-3 shades lighter on that, and I think that's great. Shrimp says bland F, buttered A. So toast in the same way of bagel, I think we're just gonna go with how you make it. Like it is the baseline, and then how you dress it up or dressing down. You go, either way. But I really like it. I would say S tier. I would say, or A tier. I'd say maybe A tier, because I think I would go cereal over toast. Well, I don't know. If I'm putting honey and peanut butter on that bad boy, toast is just crunchy bread, basically. Yes, and I love bread. I'm a carb girl. But I don't know. I don't like it it needs to be still soft. I like most food soft. And so soft, and crunchy bread ain't it at all. It needs to be the right level of crunch. Hydration is key. You guys get it. You are my people, except for when you disagree with me. Then you're mostly my people with just some different takes. I'm gonna go with A personally. I really do like it, and I think it lives comfortably with everything here. I'm getting a little more tempted to put fried eggs into A though, but I feel like we can't switch it now. We have to. Why not put mayo on it? It's so good. You know what? It's your boy Cal. I would agree with you in like sandwich setting. Like if you're making a sandwich, you have like sandwich, mayo, ham, mustard, lettuce. Cool. If you have it just bread and mayo, I have a question. And the main question is, are you okay? Okay, water. Oh, why are we calling Bravado a maniac? I like my toast a little charcoaly. No, Bravado Fox, you are the opposite. We are the opposite ends of the spectrum. Where on the spectrum do you fall? Do you fall in Jaden, which is soft, or Bravado, which is literal dust? We need to know. Who could be the middle? Queen, you can be the middle. Water. I am a water girly. I do like water. I try to be a hydration girl. I feel like I drink water more out of, well, I don't know. There's sometimes you wake up in the middle of the night and you're so thirsty, and you wander upstairs without any glasses, no pants, just your butt cheeks hanging out, and you waddle up to the water cooler and you drink that water. Your eyes are just barely open, and it tastes like the best damn thing you've ever had in your life. Oh God, do I live? If I could capture that feeling and that taste of water in those moments, seriously, that is such an addictive feeling. It is so delicious, so delicious. And I do like it. And honest to God, I do enjoy water. I am a little bit of a water snob, though. I won't drink tap water, especially where I'm at. The water in my city. Whoa. Hello. No. Oh, I thought we lost it. Sorry, I was gonna do a sauce one before and we got all out of it. Come back, water. Yeah, I'm not drinking out of the tap water just because our water is questionable and I'm sure it could kill a man. Yeah, so I think B, because like it's good. It's not like I drink it to be healthy. I drink it to survive. But like if I pick between that, I don't know. Yeah, I think B. Like I think it's just a good baseline. If you're thirsty and go for it, you know, and sometimes you're like, oh, I would love a glass of water. Thank you so much. I think that's good. But if you're like wanting to have, like, I can't describe it. It I don't know. It's good, but it's just like tastes yummy. I saw everything, Jade. It was literally just the sauce condiment list. That's all. Yogurt. Okay, last one. I love yogurt. Love it. Love it. So, especially peach yogurt. Oh, so good. I need to have a moment there. I want to say A, but I'll be willing to go to B because I think in the same vein of fruit, yogurt is the sidekick, is the partner to fruit. It's great. I love one of my favorite snacks. Well, favorite is generous, but one that I really enjoy is apple. I have my little apple slicer, and it's that thing with metal, and it's like got like a circle, and then it's got like thing you put the apple in, and it like cuts it perfect. Except for it, every time it sprays me in the glasses with the apple juice, and I'm like, I've been hit. And then so you cut your apples up, and then you have a little thing of yogurt, and you dip the apples in the yogurt. It's so damn good. Oh my god. Oh, and Holly says put some granola in it. It's fantastic. I think A or B. The only reason I'd want to put into A is, or B, not into A is because I think it is a side like fruit. The only good yogurt is chunkless yogurt. You know what, Austin? I had a moment there. I didn't know if I was going to call you Audie or Austin. You know what, honey? Normally I'm so with you. Like with jam and stuff like that, I'm like, ew, get the chunks of, but the tiny little pieces of like peach is good. But they have to be really small. Like they can't be humongo chunks, but they have to be like kind of like small, very, very small. I'll take that, but yeah, but I love dipping apples in that. So I think B, just because it is a side character in the story. It is not the main protagonist. So that's my breakfast list. It's only 6:30. I have one more tier list. It is Tim Hortons donuts, because that is breakfasty. Would you guys like to do the donut list while we're here, or should we save that for another day? I'm not sure. Tell me what you're feeling. Have you ever heard of the cube rule of food? Hot dogs are tacos. I have not heard of the cube rule. Let's Google that. Cube rule of food. Oh. This is like a whole thing. That is too much information for me to take in on a stream. I'll go back to it. Let's do it. Okay. I agree. Donut is breakfast. That's why I put both on, because I was worried this wasn't going to take a long time, or this wasn't going to take enough time, or you know what I mean. But anyway, I wanted to do the second one. We have a donut tier list. I'm a big fan of donuts. I think we have too many categories here. I'm going to get rid of E, I think, because that feels goofy. I think A, S, A, B, C, D, and F are great. So anyways, back to it. This is our breakfast list. Thank you. Thank you for my TED Talk. Time for donut time. Okay, so some of these I'm not sure what they are, to be fair, and I'm not sure if you guys will know either. If we don't know what they are, we should have kept that actually and we'll just put them in, we'll use D as the unofficial never had / don't know. We'll use that. Okay, but F is like gross. Okay, so our first one is, I think this is apple fritter, I think. And these are good. They're not my go-to. They're kind of interesting. You know what? I don't want to start with that. I want to start with Boston cream, just because we're right here. I've only had 2 types of donuts, says Claudia. What? So this is Boston cream. As you can see here, and in Tim Hortons, theirs is filled with a custard, which I do not enjoy. There are Boston creams that are filled with like whipped cream. Those are so good. These are okay. I would wager that they are I'd say B tier. I think they're not bad. I would definitely take it. But I don't like the creamness on the inside. Not a huge fan of those personally. Yeah, so I gotta go with that. Apple fritters are B tier. Okay, let's go back to the apple fritter now that we have one place now. Where did I put that? Right here. They were good. You know what? I'd say that they're similar to Boston cream. I think that they're pretty good. I don't know. They're okay. These two, I'm kind of indifferent. I used to really like Boston cream, but again, the custard, I don't know. It has a little bit of a, I don't know, pudding, and I don't know. I just don't know. I swear, the best donut better be on there. I'm worried that it's not going to be on here. Okay, now we have maple. Come on. That's S tier easy. However, I don't like the custard again, so maybe we're going to bop that down just slightly. Oh, shrimp is out of here? Shrimp. I hope you have a great Tuesday. Kisses. Mwah. So yeah, I think the custard in it, not great, but I do love maple. I am a maple bug. So yeah, I think I like that. We're kind of speeding through this one as well, but I have not a clue what this is. So we're just going to put that there. I think it's something. I'm sure it's something. In fact, I would wager it is something. Don't know what it is. Okay, so we have literally just Boston cream, but worse. Just worse. Maple is the worst flavor of donut. I gag every time. No is so good. Oh my God. Cal, I've never had maple. What is that? No. You guys, like, what is your guys' donut place in the States? Dunkin' Donuts? That can't be just a Canadian thing. Let me see. Dunkin' Donuts maple. Yeah, well, maybe not. Maybe you guys don't have this. Oh, it kind of looks like you guys don't. And take my word for it, it's pretty good. Okay, okay. So this is just a regular Jane donut with chocolate on top, and I'm telling you, these are the worst version. In fact, I'd even wager. Actually, let's do this. Oops. Oh God. Everything's falling apart. Help. Okay. I would say these are F. These are gross. They are just a shitty donut, just plain, with the chocolate on top. And you put it in the bag, and you take it out of the bag, and the only good part of it has come off onto the bag inside because it has melted onto the top. Terrible. Gross. Go away. I love these guys. I think those are S tier. The chocolate glazed. No, I'm not taking it back, Austin. In fact, I'm putting it even harder. Watch this. Double hit into the F. It's so gross. All the chocolate comes off. What is the point? What is the point? At that point, just give me a bagel. Nobody wants that. These are so good. I love these guys. Every time the kids will walk around with Timbits on birthday day, I would always go for the little chocolate ones. So good. I really like those a lot. This, very similar in idea to this, just a worse version of this because it doesn't even have the glaze. I think it's C. It's definitely better than this atrocity, but it's not great. It's a real dry ass donut with just chocolate on the top that you don't even get because it all melts off. Tato Nut Donuts is an amazing donut place. Somewhat near me. They use potato flour in the donuts. Live in Mississippi. Ooh, so are they like savory donuts? That's kind of cursed, not gonna lie. I'm a little stressed out about that. Again, I don't actually know what this is. Maybe that makes me a bad person. Okay, so now we got a tractor tire. These are good. I don't know what their actual names are. I can't for the life of me think of their names. All I can think of is that they're called tractor tires. The only thing I don't like about these is they sometimes can taste really raw on the inside, and there's a delicate balance between that being good and bad, because sometimes it's a lot, and you bite into it, and it's like liquid almost, and it can be okay, but when it's like the entire thing is like that, it's kind of gross. I'm gonna say C. I don't think it's F tier, but I think it has the potential to be not great at all. So, oh, they're starchier. Oh my God, I see Mad Lad donut in the list. Mad Lad? What's the Mad Lad donut? Show me. Okay, back at it. Again, just a worse version of this one. In fact, I'd put it right here because it's, again, you're not getting either of these toppings anyways because they just come off in the bag. They're just gone. So this one, I think it's just a glazed donut. And, where to put this? I think I put it in B tier. Yeah, I think I'm comfortable with B tier. It's okay. Like it's just a glazed donut. Just yeah, not anything to write home about. There's just not too much to say on that, I'm afraid. I never had Krispy Kreme. I don't even know if there's any in Canada, but okay, just plain donut. This is the same. All three of these are the same donuts because you don't get anything on top because it's melted anyways. Ugh. These bad boys. Oh, baby. These, and I feel like if you don't know what these are called, you're going to go, ew. But I promise, sour cream glazed are top tier donuts. They're so good. Those are all the way to the top, baby. They are so like dense and soft and oh, I'm going to have a moment over here. I'm going to have my own donut. I can't. It's so good. Yummy. I'm a big fan of those ones. When I was younger, I can't remember. Have I had Oreo donuts, Jade? I have. They used to have them at Tim's and they were filled. They were so good. No, Austin. No, they're so good. They're so dense. It doesn't taste like sour cream at all. I know the name is deceiving, but they're so good. No, guys, you cannot go off the name. You cannot judge this book by the cover. I promise you. It is so good. Actually, no, Austin, don't like them so that I can have more. So that if we share donuts, then you can give me those. And I can give you the whack-ass plain ones. Okay, so those. So when I was younger, my sister was like, would you like to... That's a long story. I don't even want to go into that. It's just... Long story short, we wanted these sour cream glaze real bad. Okay. Now we have strawberry filled with... I was going to say lemonade. What is this? Vanilla frosting on top. So good. A tier. Easy. So good. I really enjoy those. I don't have much to say other than, man, they went hard with that one. Timbits. These are so good, but this one is deceptive because there are many different types of Timbits and different Timbits are different energy. But I would say A. I would even say S. I have many fond memories with Timbits. All of them so sweet. I just think that, and it's, what a sweet concept. Donuts, but sharing. Donuts, but friendship. Donuts, but you get to cheers with your friends if you have them, or you could just eat them by yourself. That's okay too. Doesn't matter. Donuts don't judge you. So good. Okay, we got just a sprinkly one. I think this is C with the other ones. Again, doesn't really do anything. It's just a plain donut. And sprinkles are kind of a pain in the ass. Actually, I'd even go F tier. Because unless sprinkles are soft, not into it, just crunchy. I don't want just crunch. They don't really taste like anything. Soft sprinkles, so good. Austin, loving the new character development. Thank you, my little guy. Hopefully not too froggy. I even learned how to make her blink. Look at that. Advancing. 2023. Oh my God. Okay, we have these powdery ones. I have feelings about this one. I think that this one's C tier. Everybody in my family absolutely goes bananas over these, which is handy because I don't like them. The reason being is you cannot breathe when you're eating them because if you breathe, this powder's going everywhere. It is all over your clothes. Everybody for the next 2 days know, oh my God, she just had a strawberry filled fuzzy, what are these called? Powdered donut. And I don't like that. And if you inhale the wrong time, your lungs are powdered. Everything's going sideways. It's so good. So good. Yes, here it is. The coconut flaked donuts. They're the best. These guys are these ones. Which is the coconut? Is this the coconut one? Because I actually didn't know what these were. I swear they were coconut. Which ones? This one? This one coconut? Cal, I'm not sure. But God is judging and so is your mother. What is Aspen? What are you replying to? Oh my God. I have fond memories of Mama making donuts, and she would make donut holes too. They were good. Donut holes equals Timbits. Yes. Oh my God. And think of the non-waste. What an environmentally sound item. Let's use the waste from the donuts and make more donuts. Whoever had that must have just been the coolest guy. Had the biggest heart. I don't know what these are, so I'm just going to put those there because I really don't know what these are. Is it coconut? Or this one's coconut? I don't think so. I think this is just sugar. I think this is just like a plain donut with sugar on it. At least those were what they are here. I could see it being coconut. Like, I think I know what you're talking about. But this image to me, I might be able to zoom in. Hold on. Enhance. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is just sugar. Yeah, just sugar, I think. Dehance. Okay. Austin, I'm afraid that is an incorrect statement. I think these are C tier at best. They kind of fall into the same idea of the powdered donuts. It's going everywhere. It's all over you. It's falling down your shirt. And then on the inside, it's nothing even great. I mean, it's better than just the plain donuts, but it's not good. It's just messy. It's messy. It gets all over your fingers. I don't know. To me, I wouldn't reach for it. But you know what, Austin? I'll move it up because it makes you happy, and that brings it up in my world. And then I get to give them to you because I say Austin, here, have this one because I don't want it. And if that's not true love, really I don't know what is. So it can go up a little bit. That's our tier list. We have breakfast, and we have, I said breakfast like a 5-year-old. We have breakfast and donuts, basically breakfast. And that's the tier list for today. How's everybody feeling? How's everybody's vibes? I'm feeling great. I'm feeling energized. I didn't even mean to rhyme. I'm so cool. But those are my lists. I think, I don't know. I'm running a mile a minute here, and I think I need to go to lie down. I need to go close my eyes, maybe watch some Netflix. I do like to watch Netflix after the streams and decompress. So I think I might do that. But if you guys are here, which I think you are, either that or I'm talking to myself, having wild hallucinations, both very possible. I next week, we're going camping. Austin's coming tomorrow. He's coming to the stream, he's coming to my house, but he's coming, and then we are going camping. So we will not be streaming on Friday or at all this weekend, and actually we won't even be streaming on Tuesday. We're taking a Tuesday off. Only the second one of the year. Can you believe it? I mean, sometimes we move to Wednesday, but we're going camping. And then we're thinking that maybe doing a stream like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Thursday. That was the worst way to say it, of next week. Because we'll be out and about. But so we'll take a little break, and we'll figure out what we're gonna do on stream. I can give him cream eggs and for him to try live. Everybody say yeah. He says no, but I say yeah. Aspen says same. Jade, me and my mother are watching a movie. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Just like kind of kick back and relax. I think I'm doing that. I'm gonna do that too. We're watching a new show. But yeah, so that's for next week. So if I'm not there, don't be afraid. I'm still here in your heart. If you guys aren't in the Discord server, I'm pretty sure everybody who's here who has Discord is in it. But if you're not, come on down. We'll hang out. We'll chill. I don't know what went on with the Discord server today. There's some kind of blip. It's fixed now, I think. If it's not, just restart your Discord. I have no idea what happened. It was very odd. But it's fixed now. So, yeah. Yes, I feed him 1,000 cream eggs when we reach 1K. Brilliant. Oh, that's so good. Austin, write that down. Perfect. Okay, well, I hope you guys have a good rest of your Tuesday. Thank you for coming with me on this tier list. I'm hoping that I'm going to have the second Rate Your Cat highlight video out possibly when I'm camping. I want to have it all set to go and then just be able to hit upload. But that is to be seen, whether or not that happens. So I hope you guys have a good day, good night, and have a donut in my honor next time you have the possibility to have a donut. You guys take care, and we'll catch ya probably not